Hi there, friends. I'm Chief Meteorologist Jeff Haniewich. It is 2 o'clock right now, and I want to kind of bring you up to date as to what we're seeing and what we're going to see here over the next several hours with this winter storm. First and foremost, very important to note that nothing has changed as far as the winter weather alerts. Everybody in the viewing area is still under a winter storm warning. Now, I will tell you that the zone that will probably see the least impact from this winter storm will be Southside. South side, you're probably not going to see as much snow or sleet or freezing rain than everybody else, although it is certainly going to be an impactful event for you folks in Martinsville and Danville. It's not going to be as bad for you as it will be in places like Lynchburg, Lovingston, also into areas, say, towards even Botetourt County. So overall, winter storm warnings in effect for everybody until 4 p.m. on Wednesday. So we've got about 26 hours left on this winter storm warning. Now, I want to talk to you about the radar. We are seeing some holes in the precipitation. Some of us right now getting a little bit of a break in the activity. Pretty short-lived because we got a lot more precipitation out to the west of us. But for now, simply put, like in Martinsville and in Danville, you're seeing plain old rain showers. In green, that's plain rain. In pink, that's more in the way of freezing rain, maybe even some sleet, okay? So pink is ice. Blue, it's still snow, okay? And it continues to snow in areas north of 460. Places still seeing snow: Lexington, Amherst, Lovingston, Covington, Newcastle, Hot Springs, even areas around Buchanan. So areas from northern Roanoke County, north into Botetourt, Craig, northern Bedford, even over towards Lynchburg, up north into Amherst counties and points north, that's where we are still seeing some snow. So here at 202, a mixed bag of precipitation falling across the viewing area. More snow north, more ice in the middle part of our viewing area, and even a little bit of rain out across portions of south side. All right, let's show you some snowfall totals that we've seen so far, and these numbers are only going to go up, especially for areas north of 460, okay? You may not see a whole lot more snow in places south of 460, okay? What we're looking at here so far: Lexington, 5 inches, Wytheville, 4.2, Salem, 3.3 inches of snow, Burnt Chimney, Franklin County, 3 inches, and in Ringgold, you've gotten 1.1 inches. That is in Pittsylvania County. As we look at other areas: Boonesboro near Lynchburg, 4 inches, Fincastle, Botetourt County, 4 inches, Rocky Gap in Bland County, 3.5, Hillsville, 3, Leatherwood, that's in Henry County, you've seen 2 inches. As we continue to show you more areas that have seen some snow: Covington, you're at about 4 to 5 inches, Benton Mountain, you've seen 4 inches. At the TV station in downtown Roanoke, we've seen about 2.5. So you're seeing kind of how, as you go up in elevation, the more snow you're seeing, okay? So here in downtown Roanoke, anywhere between 2.5 to 2 3/4 inches so far. You go up towards Benton Mountain, you have 4, Salem 3.3. Even at the airport, we've gotten reports of about 3 inches. So the lowest number I have found in and around the greater Roanoke area, Roanoke City, Roanoke County, is here at the TV station at 2.5 inches. Everybody else is about 3 to 4. All right, other areas: Dublin in the NRV, 4 inches, Evergreen, Appomattox County, 3.3 inches of snow. Other areas: Elliston in Montgomery County, 3.5 inches, Newcastle in Craig County, 3.3, Alum Ridge, that's in Floyd County, 3.2, Lynchburg, you've seen 3 inches, and in Blacksburg, you've seen anywhere from about 3 to 3.5 inches of snow so far. Again, these totals have come in within about the last 2 to 2.5 hours. So some of these numbers may have actually gone up a little bit because, again, these numbers are from close to the noon hour. All right, friends, let's look at road conditions. Moral of the story here is, if you don't have to go out, please don't. We've got several accidents across the viewing area, one of which was on 581, actually shut down the interstate for a little while. It's a mess out there, okay? So anywhere you are seeing anything other than green, that's where we're either dealing with snow or ice on these roads, okay? So in red, in light blue, in that dark blue, in pink, that's an indicator of either snowy or icy roads. So like, for instance, in Roanoke right now, the roads are not good, okay? In Montgomery County near Blacksburg, the roads aren't good. The roads are even worse as you go up. Like if you were to look at the 411 cameras on the VDOT website going up 81 in Botetourt County into Rockbridge County, I-64 going from Rockbridge County into Allegheny County, going up north on 220, going from Botetourt County to Bath and to Highland counties. Those roads do not look good, okay? VDOT's doing the best they can, but again, as long as it continues to snow the way it's snowing north of 460, especially again towards the Highlands and southern Shenandoah, it doesn't take long for the snow to recover the roads, even if they've been plowed. So again, road conditions, just not good. They're a little better towards south side. Right now we've got green in Martinsville, Danville, South Boston, indicator that the roads are likely just wet there, but man, you go a little further north, and the roads are treacherous in the NRV, the Roanoke Valley, in and around Lynchburg, and also up towards the Highlands and southern Shenandoah. And this could be part of the reason why. Road temperatures in Southside right now ranging between 33 and 35. Okay, so road condition temperatures across Southside are above freezing. Everybody else in the viewing area, road conditions are below freezing. Okay, if you look at the road temperatures in the NRV, they're in the 20s. Look at the road conditions in the Highlands, they're in the 20s to near 30. Road conditions in Roanoke and Lynchburg near 30. Again, anytime you have these road temperatures below freezing, anything that falls is going to do either sticking in the way of ice or in the way of snow, depending on what type of precipitation you're seeing. So again, roads are not good, and they're not going to turn good later today into tonight either, okay? They're going to potentially even turn worse, because what's going to happen is some of us have already started to see this happen. You saw this on the radar. We are starting to see more ice in the middle part of our viewing area. That ice may be actually come a little bit heavier. The precipitation may become a little bit heavier here as we go late this afternoon into the evening hours, and those who are seeing snow right now may actually change over to ice here a little bit later tonight as well. So again, if you don't have to go out and about, please don't. Stay inside. All right, let's talk about the ice that's on its way, because we've been dealing with snow. We talked about those snowfall totals. Eventually, the main precipitation type will turn to freezing rain, okay? Right now, I stress we're seeing every type of precipitation here in the viewing area, but as we go like into tonight, I think the main precipitation type will be freezing rain. And I'm expecting to see anywhere from about 1/10 of an inch to about 1/2 inch of ice, with isolated higher totals possible. Okay, we are looking at 1/2 an inch plus of ice as you go along the southern Blue Ridge. And I'm thinking if you were to put a bullseye as to who's going to see the most ice, it would be areas of Roanoke County, say near Bent Mountain. If you go into portions of Montgomery County, Floyd County, Franklin County, maybe also into Patrick County. So if you see that dark purple blob right there, that is potentially where we're going to see the most icing. And again, that does include areas perhaps around Cave Spring, Bent Mountain, areas around Pilot, Elliston, Shawsville, Floyd, Copper Hill, areas around Ferrum, areas just north of Stewart. Okay, so those are the areas I could see, I think, over 1/2 an inch of ice. Everybody else, so 1/10 of an inch to 1/2 an inch, and that's a lot too. Okay, so that's why this is going to be more of a snow to an ice event for many of us across the region. All right, friends, I'm going to give you some winter driving tips if you have to go out and about in this snowy/icy weather. The second bullet point I think is the most important. Avoid driving if at all possible. Avoid travel if you can. But if you have to go out, reduce speed. Avoid sudden stops. If sliding, turn the wheels in the same direction as your slide. And avoid hills and or steep inclines. All right, let's talk Futurecast. And you'll notice that at 7 o'clock, it still could be snowing in areas north of Interstate 64, okay? That includes Highland, Bath, and perhaps even portions of Allegheny and Rockbridge counties. But you head south of the I-64, and at 7 o'clock tonight, look at all that pink. That's freezing rain, maybe some sleet pellets. So it looks really, really messy out there as we go later this afternoon into tonight. As we continue to go through time, you'll notice that we are perhaps going to start to see a little bit of a break in the precipitation as we go overnight. Okay, so this is 3 a.m. And while you may still be seeing a little bit of freezing rain and plain old rain towards eastern parts of Southside, or southeastern most areas, in the mountains, NRV, Highlands, Roanoke Valley, Lynchburg, you may actually be getting a little bit of a break. But here's the deal. We're still not done. We've got, I think, a break at 7 a.m. tomorrow on Wednesday. doesn't look like it's going to be too bad in the morning. We're going to be dealing with certainly the ramifications of the snow and ice that falls today into tonight at 7 a.m. Wednesday, but there may not be any fresh precipitation falling at 7 a.m. on Wednesday. But more comes into play, okay? And we're going to start to see the precipitation filling back in south to north, close to around lunchtime on Wednesday. And then Wednesday afternoon into dinner time, it's going to be messy again, okay? I think there'll probably be a little more rain mixing in by dinner time on Wednesday, but there's still going to be some pink showing up too, an indicator that we're still going to be having some freezing rain around. And I'm thinking the best chance for freezing rain come dinner time tomorrow will be in areas along and to the west of the Blue Ridge Parkway, and in areas basically along and north of 460, okay? So south side, maybe even most of Lynchburg should be seeing plain old rain by 6 p.m. Wednesday, but man, you go towards the Highlands, portions of the Roanoke Valley, portions of the NRV, southern Shenandoah, still going to be some ice out there. And then it looks like we're going to maybe have a little bit of a break for a couple of hours tomorrow evening, only to have more precipitation fill back in later Wednesday night. So several waves of energy going to be pushing in here over the next couple of days. And as we go later Wednesday night, this is 2 a.m., for instance, on Thursday, it's mainly rain. Okay, there are a couple of pink pockets here or there, an indicator there might be a little bit of freezing rain. But I anticipate temperatures Wednesday night after midnight to maybe even go up a little bit. So that should mean mainly, not all, but mainly rain for us here as we go late Wednesday night. And then Thursday is going to start wet, but I'm cautiously optimistic that as we get closer to lunchtime on Thursday, we're going to have a chance to dry out and maybe even squeeze out some sunshine later on Thursday afternoon. So Thursday starts wet, it ends dry. Thursday starts cloudy, it ends with a little more sunshine. Oh, and oh, by the way, on Thursday, temperature should climb into the 40s and 50s, and that will feel good. All right, my friends, we're working up to about 212 here on this Tuesday, and what we're going to do now is we're going to sign off from this stream, and we're going to focus on putting your forecast together for tonight for the newscast. I can tell you we'll be doing another one of these here within the next hour or two, so we hope to see you then. But for now, I close with this thought. Don't go out and about unless you absolutely have to. It's a mess out there, and it's only going to turn messier. Be safe, have a great day, and as always, we vow here at your local weather authority to keep you ahead of the storm. Have a great day.